So I'm here looking down at this beautiful river I've been working on in between episodes, like after episode 9. And man, this took so much work. Just if you see this little line right here, that's pretty much showing like from there, this was all dug. And I don't know how much time I've spent, but maybe 8 hours on this thing alone. Like I had to drain it, I had to dig it, and then like decorate with some mud, and I'm not digging anymore or doing anymore because like placing, digging, draining, whatever, because that is just taking too much time, and I think that's just far enough. And Dragon has his house over there, but I don't know. Wait, is that underwater or something, or is it just because of the render distance? I don't know. Pretty much what I have thoughts on doing here is like we have a bridge are gonna go there. We built a new retaining wall there. Well, I have, and I'm thinking to add a door there because like you can say as like a story. There's like you have stuff underwater. Like you can have like a mine. Like there was vehicles, mining equipment going into the mountain, mining for something, having abandoned cars, maybe even a shipping container, like and some wheels, like abandoned wheels, like that they left. Like it was like drained, all of it. But then like the water filled up over time and like got flooded and they done a bunch of stuff here. Oh, it is render distant stuff. I thought that oh because it's flooded slabs. Okay, yeah. And it's like when you're underwater, like you're trying to see like what happened here, what what kind of mysteries are here, and you're like seeing like this big door. You're thinking, what's behind it? Well, right now there won't be anything behind it, but I'm thinking to have the door here as like mystery because you don't know what's behind it, and maybe there won't be, but it'll look like there's something here. And I might just like fill up this one layer just so I can have some pickles for the light and figure out this door thing. So like we can do a little bit of filling up with the water. There is like which one is it? There's a bunch of chokers I have. There's mangrove. Braden said I can grab some stuff from an abandoned area. Yeah, this frosted ice. That was from a redstone kit. And the thing is like frosted ice is apparently like if you have like Frostwalker on your boots, this is pretty much like a block that you cannot obtain in survival mode. Even if you have like Silk Touch, it will like not be picked up, but it breaks over time, so it's actually pretty good block to fill up a bunch of like space. Like you have it breaking, and it's like it looks like it's kind of like how real life ice would be like. And this is actually pretty nice that you can just place a bunch of it and like slowly fill up layer by layer on everything. And this will be pretty much easier than using a bucket and filling all of this up. And you can see that they had mined a lot of it, but they just like stopped here because they didn't want to mine anymore because they found out, oh, there's not any good resources to here, so they just stopped fully. So there's that part. And this is actually pretty much a lot of ice I have used already. And that's actually, yeah, that fills up really nicely. And this looks cool. And, oh, I only filled up like a small amount, but that's not bad. You go here. I can go to there. Okay, so that fills up. Okay. And if that fills up, okay, that's nice. Oh, just have a little bit more like that. There. So we have one layer down. And I'm thinking like not to fill up more just so I can like have at least an idea of what it was. Maybe like this was like some water like from the rain came in, but I want to map out this area before we flood it, but we want to have it mapped out with all these like things. We have like the trees, branches, like a lot of stumps. Like this was like a very lush area, but then they removed a lot of stumps. Some stumps are still here, and there's like equipment, maybe even like some vehicles, maybe like some abandoned tires, like from the vehicles themselves. And maybe over here, or maybe right over here, you have like a bridge, like a train bridge, like came here, loaded up the resources, and like put it away. Like all the resources, and they like, and the train went off, but then the tunnels closed up, and he just have the train line railway left over and the bridge. So that would be nice, but you do use a lot of wood, like maybe the acacia wood, but having it all gray, like it's like as in real life, like wood becomes all gray. All wood does that. But the thing is, like at the time, you can say it was oak that was stripped, but maybe like need some that is dark oak or spruce but stripped. But then like the next phase of that would be gray wood or something. So that would be interesting. But if we are gonna do it, we should at least figure out what we want to do there. And I know we want to have a bridge here, and I have mined so much. I even moved the chest over there that I mined from over there of the other part of the river. And I think there's like about 44 double chests, I think, or more. Actually, how many are there? So if you count this and only count that, so it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's 12. We have that full, that even not fully full, that's 12. You times that 4 times, so like you have 24 and then 48. So pretty much 48 double chests of stuff, which is insane. I have no idea what to do with all of it, but I know a lot of it has to be organized. Okay, I do have mud, but some of it left over. Yeah, I just have some left over, and I put these empty double chests to say how much or like show how much I have used, like how much of the mud I have used, and it's like pretty much six or well, it's more like seven, closer to about like 8 or 7 double chests of mud have been used on here. I don't know how much I've used over there, but I think it's a double chest. So it's like pretty much 8 double chests worth of mud that I have used to just decorate the river. But I don't know how much of the other resource I have used to. Okay, I thought this was full of bones, like for the sugarcane farm that we didn't want to use. I have a lot of pickles, so we have a double chest, 2 double chests, so we have more than a double chest full of pickles. We want to at least place as many pickles as possible because pickles are your best friend in this where you want to like have it very lit up because I want the river to be very lit where if it's not lit up then a lot of drowns start spawning in. It's not nice, so you want to have it all nice looking, and I think I like having these muddy mangrove roots as to show that the roots were left over from the trees because it would have been longer to dig out the roots than the stump because you want it to be nice, but here you just care about removing the stumps. But I think this will be even nicer, just leaving it as roots and making it look good. So I'll be back after placing all these pickles. Oh, that's a first. Seeing a witch not attacking you. Is it just because I'm in a river? Wait, is it just because I'm in water? But that's confusing. That's like very confusing. I have no idea what's going on there. Okay. Yeah, okay, so we placed those pickles, but it's actually gives off a lot more light than I actually thought. Like just having this little area, that is nice, but we also bone me with this whole area when it's filled up more with like water, we'll bone me in it, so it will be nice looking with the seagrass. And I'm gonna just put these pickles into here. I don't know why I have an obelisk shell from but I know why I have an obelisk shell from Adrian, but the thing is I don't need it right now. But I don't know if I even need a shovel, but maybe we can figure out what we want to do, but I'm thinking we will use maybe just copper or something else to have a cool door. But maybe not copper. I do not know exactly if it's going to be copper or not going to be copper. And where did the zombie come from? I'm thinking we can do mud, but actually, wait, we can do it do with some blackstone. That would be even nicer. Like some blackstone and like have copper like in the middle. So we have oxidized copper and polished cuff and maybe a do we have a no wait, we don't have one here, but yeah, we have a stone cutter here. Now we wanted to either have it polished maybe, or we can have it something else. But maybe we can have it slightly look open, but on the other side it's closed. But it was like almost fully sealed, but pressure is like so much on the outside that it didn't fully close, but it's really tight. So it's like there's no water behind the door. Yeah, we will have it as polished actually. That'll be nicer, I think. We fly back and figure out where do we want this. So like it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. So like 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4. You have here, then 1, 2, 3, 4. So you have 1, 2, 1, 2 as like being there and 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so after like just building a little bit of the door, I done a little bit off camera, like just doing the stump. I will have a tutorial in the description, like of what I used to build this excavator. And it's like to say that the excavator was here while the door was here, and like they tried to open the door a little, but it didn't budge anymore, so they just left it there. And like the telephone poles were here, like maybe to add like electricity, maybe it'll open more, but it didn't really open. And just like one of the poles just like falling over, like since it like so much time has passed. I'm gonna place the mud here so like it's seamless, looking like everything has been fully done. I done a little bit of a railway, saying that this was the original railway, but then like they took down some of the tunnel, and like they have only the rail left over, and like all of it is blocked off. So there's no point of even going into there, but it's nice for people to explore the tunnels on like what there used to be here. And I gathered maps so we can figure out on how this will look like. And I'm thinking, I don't know if I should add anything else, but I'm thinking I can add like some other things, but maybe like a submarine or something like that, like being underneath the water, saying that people are exploring what's here, but you don't know what it is. And honestly, it's really nice looking. And if we place this, I'm like, also there, Zig came on today and he started to build his steampunk factory. But he also messaged me that there was like a netherite block next to my museum, and I was thinking, that ain't mine. And oh wow, that resin looks nice. Like, yeah, he's starting to build this, and it's really nice that he's starting to build a steampunk factory, which is cool. Yes. And when I started the episode, this is by Primary. He was building this netherwart farm, like using the netherwart farm here. I don't know why it's up here exactly, but okay. I'm also thinking to add like maybe some wheels, like abandoned wheels or something, but I have to figure out how to do that. But I want to at least get these maps done so we can know how this area will look like. And I can tell that this area has so much happening that I don't know. I don't know how much more I'm going to be building here, but there's a lot of progress that has happened. But I also forgotten that I need leather to finish up the map. Do I have any leather? Yes, I do have leather in there. I'm just gonna create a crafting table here, and then we can just finish up building, not building, but finishing up this map. And one thing is, I can tell there's gonna be like a lot different on here, like a really huge difference. Like this is all drained mud, a little bit of water there. This is all dug out. Having this all done, almost done because I need to do more there, but that's gonna be a future project. I know there's the mountain here. Oh yeah, the city. Actually, I'm excited to see how this looks. see. If we put that away. Okay, so like if we are here, so like that's 1, 2, 3 from the, so 1, 2, 3 here, right? Yeah. Oh wow, that is a lot. Oh my. How does that look so cool? Oh my gosh, I was not expecting that. And the dome looks cool. Up there's the steampunk factory like that he has with his custom terrain and stuff, but oh my gosh, this looks cool. Oh wow. So if we go here, you have to fly this way. Okay, oh whoa. That is a really huge difference. Okay, I'm like trying to remember. So that's three, so we need to go two up and it'll be good. Oh my gosh, there is a lot of. Oh wow, that is a lot. I was not expecting it to be that much detail. And we go back. Actually, wait. We want to actually grab glass from in here. We have like a shulker from a kit, so we can get some glass panes, so we can encase these maps. So yes, we grab you, and we want to grab the photography table, so we can have these maps encased, so nothing happens to it. And this is the only reason I love to do maps because like you can have like we can like see how much progress has been made between the two things, and it's been like a month or two, no, maybe 2 months. And God, this is a lot of progress. I I can tell there is a lot. Dang it. We want to encase all of these. It's only going to be one line. So there's that there. So this is up there, this is down here. Then here, nope, nope, that's wrong. So this will be there, here, and there. Oh, oh, wow, that is wide. That is so wide. Oh my gosh. Like, oh, oh my. Oh, wow. I need to do another there. Oh, wow, I have not been expecting that, but, oh, wow, yeah, so I remember there's a terracotta block missing on top of the airship, and that was because I think Dragon wanted to see what's inside of the airship because he was thinking I was going to be building inside of the airship like my base. And wow, that is a lot of progress. I was not expecting that much, but oh my god. Oh wow. Yep, there's this. And then you want to get rid of this crafting table, which I did not know it was up here. Actually, yeah, do this side. So, let me fly into here. This airship is going to be huge on the map. I can tell that for sure. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh my gosh, I was not expecting so much detail. Oh, yes, I was expecting a little, but not this much. Oh my gosh, there's so much. Like, oh my gosh, oh my god. What the heck is going on? I was not expecting that. Like, there is a lot of detail. Like, this was like a month or two ago. And I think this is here, there. Oh, whoa. Oh, that is cool. Oh god, that is huge. Oh my god. I knew like that it's gonna be dark for the moss. I knew that was gonna happen, but oh my god, that is huge. Oh gosh, that is, oh god, that is huge. And there's like the glass dome thing there, but oh my god, that is a lot of detail. Oh god, oh my god, that is a lot. What? Oh my gosh, I was not thinking that it would be that much detail, but I'm wrong. Very, very wrong. Oh god, that is a lot of detail. I know I lit up this area with sea pickles. Oh yeah, and also I saw this completely by accident when after I was just doing a lot of water to make this concrete powder into hardened concrete. Apparently, like went down here, and I was not expecting it to look cooler with like one line there. Like it'll look cooler with the one line and then three and then one line just being watered and unwatered concrete. And God, that looks cool. I was not expecting it to be that cool, but that was completely by accident. And honestly, I like that even better. Honestly, I wasn't expecting it to be that good, but it is. And man, I am just surprised on how much detail there is. I am really surprised. So we place that there. Yeah, that there, here, here, there, there, and there. Okay, so that is a bit of a difference, but it will be more straight here. And this will have an curvature to there, so that would be more filled up with the water and it'll be cooler, but oh my gosh, that is so cool looking. Oh god, that is awesome. I don't know why, but it does look really cool. And there's the metro, and there's there. I don't know why the airship looks so cool, but even this, usually people don't do a whole custom terrain for a river, but I did. This is the mega river, or the biggest custom river I have ever done, and this is actually really cool. I am just really surprised on how good this came out. I really like it. I like it. I'm thinking if this is this detailed, how much more detail would it look like if this was all done? I think it would be very, very detailed. Because on the map, I haven't seen it this much detail, and God Almighty, I love it. And somehow, like the amethyst and the mycelium looks the exact same, or a little bit more purple for the mycelium than the amethyst on a map. I'm surprised on how cool that is. Man, and like, how does that looks so different on a map? If you have, it's like a checkerboard type of pattern there, and that looks cool. I know it's just missing the tree there, and we need the dome also, just like that. That is so huge. Why does it, why does that look so good? I know it has to have like a roof or something, but still, that is so cool. I love it. I don't know why I love it so much, but I do. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Okay, now we have to fly and do this. But while we are flying to here, I'm having thoughts of what else I should add. And I have to finish up this pipe and go all the way to there through the landscape. So like it looks like it's underground, going to the big mountain, which would be cool to like have more story. Okay, okay. And then we fly to here. Oh, that is cool. Oh, that is weird. Like I wasn't expecting there be like some custom avatar profile on a map or for your own character being custom, which is interesting, which I did not know. But alright, that's gonna be on the map. So yeah, that will be different, I think, in the future. But that depends on whether it's gonna stay there or not. But I know it's not gonna stay there like forever. I think it's more like a temporary thing, but who knows? Place this, this, this. There's the aqueduct. There's that. There's Anzi's. And oh god, that is even straighter than I thought for that. Oh my gosh. I'm saying oh my god, a lot because I'm just like surprised on how cool this looks. Oh yeah, I forgot Dragon's boat house or house on water. So like you can see on how different this looks compared to being here. I know this is I know this is more like a custom cliff, any cliff going to be here, and the difference is very, very huge. God, that is cool. And I had to move these telephone poles from here because I was gonna remove them anyways. and I moved them there, so it's actually better than just being there. And like you can say like they done stuff underwater before it became underwater, so there's that part. And that looks cool for the excavator. I need a closer look. Yeah, that looks cool. And yeah, those are sea pickles, so it actually looks different on there, but it looks really cool. And that is so much detail. Like I did not know like mud would look so different on there. There's the bridge, and this is a lot of detail. I'm just surprised on how cool that looks on a map. I'm just surprised, and I thought there was something there. Okay, so we have the last two strips to do. So we have this and this. So like I know there's gonna be primary thing, and then we have the whole mountain. So we grab you. Oh, and there's like on the map like some like creeper explosions or something. We're here. No, TNT explosions. Okay. Yeah, this is going to be the biggest difference here because of the whole mountain is so huge. Yeah, that is a lot of detail. And a lot of stone too. Yeah, figures. We can see on how much detail this has. Like, yes, the electrical power plant has that next to it, but it's orange and it's different. So, but I do like the waterfall, which is the best part. And you can see how dragon cut through my wheat field. Okay, I need to finish that up. We want this to be fully finished and clean looking for the map before we encase it. And I think we need to get some more fireworks because we don't have enough. We are on the final stretch for making all these maps for a good bit because I actually wanted to have the maps done before I fill this up with water because I know this is going to be filled up with water and it's going to look different. But this looks so good. I know, like maybe next episode or today we will do a little bit. Oh, there's the railroad. The railroad looks good. I just noticed the railroad on there. That looks so good. But yeah, we might just do a bit of a bridge today on there or next episode. That looks so good. Except for the for that, but this is so huge. You can't miss this. This is huge. God, this looks so good. With this being the after and this being the before is such a huge difference. Like, I think I can just fill this up to here with the water, but I want to finish this up. Then I'm gonna fill this up more with water. But I want to also extend this a little bit more because I have diorite. Oh, because I have diorite, deep slate. Just need to get some more copper. I want to take a photo of this, like as a thumbnail for the video, so like I'm decorating the biggest custom river as being the title, or as being the title or something. Because this is a really cool thing. And maybe this episode is going to be more of a slower type episode than the other ones because like I want to like build a little bit more like instead of like just focusing on one build, just have multiple builds. And honestly, this looks cool. Like the railroad, that's cool. You have a stump, there's a tree, and an excavator, and power lines, and another tree over there. You have all of this stuff, and it looks so good. And God, this is just like one of the coolest things. Is like for a river slash lake or whatever. This is just huge, and I love it. And one thing is like if Dragon comes back on, he will be like, "What did I miss? How much progress did you do or make?" And he will be like, "I'm gonna build an underwater base here or something." Actually, that would be a cool idea. Build an underwater dome as like a research facility to do with the door here. That would be a good idea right there. Like, and actually, I want to type for Zig, like, come to the museum to like see the map that I did. This is like one of the coolest things that like I have done in a while because like this is like so much progress and it's mostly just me doing it. I've done like Dragonville season 2 of Coastcraft. I don't know if I did for season 1, but I know I've done on ASMP and the French server. But this is actually really good looking like as a timeline, like how Green did in his like mansion, because like he showed like a timeline, like how it looked before, then like a new map showing like what progress has been done, what's different, and this shows like the biggest amount of progress in like maybe 1 or 2 months or something. But this is just amazing. I don't know if like Zig's here or not. Maybe he's AFK. I don't know. Oh yeah, right. This is actually the same as there. So that's like the same. The big difference here is that Axolotl joined and he done his library. Even though he hasn't been here in for a while, you can see how it looks. Yeah, back there. Right there. Look at that. He he's gonna be like, oh my god, this is insane. And I think I just had a lag spike. But this is amazing and I love it so much. Just the biggest difference. You can see the before and after. It's like huge. Yeah, it is crazy. Yeah, so what we want to do is add a research facility, maybe underneath the bridge a little bit, poking through as like a bubble. And maybe that's where I guess Dragon would live next. But also, I have no idea why he got rid of his castle that was here. He had a castle, he got rid of it, he bought a new one, got the 2 dragons that I have here, and then he got rid of it again. So he can just move to there. I'm really confused, honestly. I don't understand it. But honestly, whatever. But one thing is for sure, we want to add a dome here or actually actually it might be just better to have it right here in front of this. Seeing like what this is, like for the door, as like wondering what we know and what we don't know. So like saying like what we knew in the past, but we still don't know what's behind the door. Like what's the magic element that opens the door? It's like I think it would be the Wuzono slash Xenion, but they won't work as separate. It has to be as one. So like you need like the purple in there and the yellow in there, and it will light up and the door will open. But you need to have like a bunch of like facilities or something, it'll be underground. Maybe this is the facility going into here, and then there's a dome showing like, yeah, that would actually be really cool. It's like a staircase coming up for the dome. And yeah, that actually might be a really cool idea. And I'm just thinking this on the spot. Or it's going to be different. I don't know. It depends, but I think that might be a good start for what we want to do. Yeah, that might be better here. So we have middle, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That will be a cool idea. And I think it'll be like one of those like more modern types. So it'll be like white concrete powder becoming into concrete. Then you have a lot of glass here, which will be interesting to do. Oh wow, oh my god, that is a lot of Blackstone. He's doing a lot of progress. Oh my god. Yeah, so this is actually pretty good. And we grab our sword because we don't want the zombies interrupting us. And we will also start filling up this slowly. This is 1, so 2, 3. Yeah, and then we have 2, 3. Yeah, so we want this to come in by 1 maybe. And then, yeah, so that looks good. And then we have this come up, and then we have that. Okay, which looks good. We can start flooding this river a little bit more, but I want to have it flooded after I do this and a little bit more building here, and then we will flood it. So that will be nice, but also we want to figure out where we want that bridge to be, and then we can like build up something there, like maybe like some interior columns of the exterior of the bridge. Yeah, so we will do like stone columns of where we will roughly have the bridge. Either it's going to be a brick one or we will have something else, but I don't know. I know it's gonna be like 11 wide, but I have no idea exactly what's the interior gonna be, but this will be maybe even like a dragon's new home. I don't know. Who knows? Yeah, this is actually really nice. So we have a nice research facility to study the door. This somehow looks actually pretty nice. It's not the greatest thing, but at least it's like underwater, so like you won't really see it unless you're swimming to it. But this is actually pretty cool. We will break the sand walls, so the water will be in, but it won't be flooding the area yet. But one thing we also want to finish up is like this bridge, this diagonal bridge, the under part of it, and some more of the pale oak, so it looks more finished. Because it was underwater, I didn't really have to see it, but now it's like no water, and now I have to look at it. So there's that part. This will be a while. I'll see you back when I have this demolished. This is going to take a while. So I have dug or removed the walls that were there. Yeah, I have them removed, and it is better without them. And I started to flood more of this, and I'm actually thinking before I fully flood this, I have actually thought of an idea, and I know I said this on the ASMP once before, where I wanted to like build these like towers from like a it's like a old concept art, like or something that never happened, and it's like these flying trains. It's like you have like these pillars all the way going to the like a very tall height, and then you have like these like circles in there. Do you mind not shooting me, skeletons? So pretty much like you have these towers, and then you have like these giant circles as like magnets or something for like the trains to fly through. So it's kind of like you can say like a steampunk magnet type flying train, but maybe not like a 3x3, maybe a 4x4 might be better. And then like the outside on here can be like more decorated pretty much. But this was like built a little bit after like the equipment started to like not to be needed anymore. Then the river started to flood, so there's that part. Have the rest of here like having some kind of cool look. We want this to go up like okay, so like Y level 63 would be the top of the water. So we want it to be pretty far up, so maybe around 100 or something. So, and I was thinking to add some wheels, but I'm gonna do that also. Oh, that is low. That is way too low. Okay, so maybe go further up, 125 maybe. Yeah, that will be nice. Lower than the airship, and yeah, that will be cool. And we have these towers every like so often, like maybe I don't know. We want one to be there somewhere, and then like one over there, one over here somewhere, and then another one, but I don't know where. But this might be cool. So pretty much we add like these wheels. So like there'll be like so this is like abandoned giant wheels or something from the steampunk era of this. Yeah, this will be nice. This is really coming out nicer than I actually thought. So that's one wheel. We have like another wheel here somewhere. Yeah, I think we won't do the bridge today, but we will do this thing. We can say like this one had some, and also I found out a sad thing that I thought this was in Bedrock. I saw a video where like you can bone meal mud to get seagrass. Apparently you cannot do that in Bedrock, but only on Java. So I tried it, didn't work. I was thinking, why isn't this working? Apparently it's not Bedrock, it's only Java. Great. So there's that part. If we look at 64, 64, 64. But if it was 128 or more, that might be cool. Or we have it further up. Like we might have it from that point to that point, but not 64. That's one thing for sure. That would be too short. More than 64, which would be 128 blocks, which would be nice, but might be like triple that. So like have it all the way to there. Yeah. So that'd be 64, 64, 64, which would be pretty good, which would be 192 blocks apart. I had to do a calculation on a calculator just to, and Zig is building a lot on there. Definitely a cargo ship there, even a cargo container in there later on. Yeah, that is actually nice. Excavator, research, stump, power lines, wheels, and this tower, and the rail line. And we only have like maybe one or two cargo containers there, which would be nice. And we still want to finish up that pipe over there. But if Flex gets on, like, this would be nice. But I think he needs to ace a bunch of like seagrass because apparently I cannot bone mean it, which is very unfortunate. And I have no idea why there's an air bubble in here, but I think this is a visual glitch because I lose bubbles. So this is like actual water, which doesn't make sense. Actually, wait, I have stone. Does it get rid of it? Oh, it does get rid of it. And one thing is I did not know, when squids spawn just on one layer, they still die for some reason. I don't know why, but apparently they do. I did not know that, which is interesting. Have you seen the big...
Yes, I saw the Elytra course.
That's not an elytra course.
Oh, it's not?
No, no, it's not.
Well, you always talk about it, then I see a big hoop in the sky. So what do you think my mind's gonna go to? And also, what is this up here?
That's not mine. That's primary. He built like a whole netherwood farm. So have you seen the whole river thing?
Yes, I saw what you did to the river. Why did you make it go all the way to my house?
So what was your first thought when you saw the whole river being like changed?
Well, at first I didn't notice. Lucas had to tell me. And then I noticed.
Oh, he's doing the underground. Okay. Actually, what the heck is this? But here's the thing. When Lucas said about the whole river thing, what was your first word when you said it? When you noticed it? When you noticed it, you were like, "Oh my God, I have to talk to Steam. Why did he build this or whatever?"
No. That was my first words.
Just
That's all my mind could say at that moment.
He was like, you were like, "What did I miss?"
That's actually what I said. I actually said that to her.
Yeah, this section took me 8 hours to dig. Yeah, and then it took like more work on like what, 7 or 8 double chests of mud to decorate this whole river. And then I built this tower thing, which is like a flying train. I have abandoned wheels, I have an excavator.
Flying train? What are you talking about? Where are you?
I'm at my like near the lake, like the diagonal bridge. And I have this excavator, the giant tree, the research facility.
Diagonal bridge. Anyways, what did you build that's a train with wheels?
No, I have abandoned wheels. I have an excavator.
Wait a minute. What is this?
Oh, the giant stump.
Oh my god, you really do have an excavator. What's the dome for? I'm going in the dome for air.
It's a research facility. So, do you see the giant door from the research facility to Anzi's base?
Giant door. I can't really see anything because the glass is all diagonal.
Okay, let me look. Can I even see it from there? Yeah, it's right there.
Oh, now I see it. What? That's what I saw, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, so when you were loading in, I guess you thought that there was something there, but the thing is like there's like this thing. Okay, there's an underground passageway, but then like apparently it's not because there's this. And also I built abandoned railway over here.
I like how you specifically filled this place with cucumbers just to give it light, just so drowns when it spawned. And there's still drowns that I see.
There's no drowns, but I don't have it all lit because of I feel I have to place a lot of pickles. And this is an abandoned railway, and I still need to do way more. I need help. I need Flex to help me. This is too much.
You need Flex. Flex needs you.
What do you mean Flex needs me?
If anything, you're improving his world 100-fold.
Oh, and go to the museum.
I don't think I want to.
Why?
Because you're scaring me.
By my words or what?
By everything. I've been only gone a week.
Yeah, only a week, but I only done the river. I wanted to do more.
Okay, I'm here. Oh, you said museum, not bank. Ah,
I said the museum. Why?
I know. I just said that. You said museum, not bank. Oh, team.
Yeah.
Team.
Yeah.
Team. What is this? Before aftershots.
The timeline, history.
What, you just gonna have one of these in between them? Oh,
But in the future, I'm gonna have another one.
you're probably gonna fill this whole wall, huh?
Probably.
Don't encourage what I say.
See how much mud I have used in this river? I mapped this out like 2 days ago. Like, do you want to see what I done to the mangrove forest?
Mango what now?
Mangrove.
Oh, mangrove. Where? Wait a minute. Isn't there supposed to be a lot of mangrove things right here?
This was all mud.
Damn. What did you do?
I dug so much mud, and I might need to dig more, but I don't want to right now. This is too much.
Well, I don't know about you, but I'm gonna get my hands on vines and I'm gonna go to my little sugarcane farm.
Okay, so as you saw there, oh, I did not know he put green. Okay, I did not expect that at all. Okay, yeah, so as you saw, Dragon was here. It was like a week since he was on the server, and he saw this and he thought it was a nature course, even though I told him it was a flying train thing. But yeah, he didn't expect that part. Yeah, so much stuff has happened, and Zig wanted me to move the boat racetrack. Like I wanted me to move it back or something, like move it out of the way because it was like not looking as good here, and also like making it a little bit darker here. Could have placed some light blocks to make it look a little bit less dark, but maybe I'm gonna do a different thing here, like diagonally, and then do like some kind of a cool thing here, different arch type pillar, I think. Like maybe a bit here, and then like have an arch. I don't know. But I think this might be the end of today's episode because like this has been a lot of progress here, and I'm thinking maybe next episode I'm gonna figure out like what we want to do here because I had like I wanted to build here like for a while, but I did not know what. Oh, but I didn't know what, but I just didn't do it, and I'm thinking to build it like as like a little city town thing. Like you have the buildings here, and then you have it come out a little, and then more here, and then you have like a path coming out like here a bit, just a little bit, and then you have another building a little bit here, but all of them are going to be different. Maybe you can have like a cool path of like all of it being really nice type buildings, and honestly, it'll be nice. But I'm gonna end today's episode, and I'm going to see you guys next time.